Tesla, SpaceX, Elon Musk currently invested in Bitcoin, but are openly looking to explore other cryptocurrency investments. What case would you make for Cardano?
Well, if they truly care about alternative energy and sustainability, carbon reduction or carbon neutrality, you can't be in a system where there is no built-in mechanism to constrain the energy consumption. With proof of stake, energy consumption is a negative. You want to minimize it. If you can get the same amount of stuff done on a Raspberry Pi as you can a big server, you're going to do it on the Pi because ultimately that server cost and that energy cost is coming out of your budget. With proof of work, any innovation you come up with to optimize power, you just build more ASICs because you say, oh, it's 30% more power efficient. Great, buy 30% more. You keep adding to the work set because you want more hash power, more share of the pie. So you have no energy savings component. And I know these people are saying, well, there's a lot of wasted energy in the grid, and this is kind of incentivizing using that wasted energy, and it's a better way of storing it than batteries because you're now storing it as a Bitcoin instead of storing it as energy. Okay, maybe there's some truth to that, but anyway, it's just
The energy is a critical point for you.
yeah, and that's exactly right. The energy is a critical point for me with Tesla because they assert to be an alternative energy company. And unless they can make the case that somehow the proliferation of Bitcoin is legitimately going to proliferate batteries, solar, and wind or other things, then it's probably good for them to just focus on the most efficient, energy efficient cryptocurrency possible. Otherwise, you're exacerbating global warming. You're exacerbating the ecological consequences of it. The other thing is Bitcoin is the least programmable of all the cryptocurrencies. And if you want to do interesting, sexy, unique things, let's say Tesla, for example, they want to start doing V2I and V2V for autonomous vehicles and have the vehicles start talking to each other and connect it to 5G. Well, imagine if you want to build a telco coin or some sort of 5G coin, and you want to build an IoT layer and network. There's just no real way to do that on Bitcoin with the way it's designed. So you'd need fundamentally different infrastructure to create such a token and regulate such a system and have these things autonomously negotiate and do business with each other. You need DEXs and stable coins and all kinds of mechanics to make something like that possible. Well, that's really beneficial to Tesla if they could figure that out, because they could create like an information sharing incentive scheme where if the cars talk to each other, including other branded cars like GM cars and Fords, they can now actually get data from those cars through a marketplace and exchange for the benefit of autonomous driving or for the benefit of understanding road conditions or safety enhancement and so forth. So it's just depending. Are you just here to speculate? Are you here to actually use it as another medium of exchange, or do you actually want to build infrastructure on this thing? The more closely you get to utility, the further down the road you get there, then the more programmability you need. And so it makes a lot more sense to be an Ethereum fan or a Cardano fan than to be a Bitcoin fan.
So to be both proof of stake and have the smart contracts capabilities.
Yes. And that's why we went over Ethereum, because they're proof of work.